As we discussed in our previous video, when undocumented immigrants are being stopped for minor traffic offenses, those stops are leading them straight into ICE custody for deportation proceedings. If you want the best possible outcome, knowing how to navigate the legal system is important. So let's discuss one of two scenarios that can happen when you're pulled over for a minor traffic violation. First of all, if you get pulled over, you have to know what to do. Pull over safely, stop your car, turn on your hazard lights, slowly lower your window, and keep your hands in a visible location, usually the steering wheel. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to answer any questions, including anything about your immigration status. You can say, I want to exercise my right to remain silent and I want to speak with a lawyer. If you do not have a valid driver's license, do not try to show the officer something fake. If the officer asks for permission to search your car, you have the right to say no to any search. Okay, you can say, no, I do not consent to any search. The officer can't search your vehicle without a proper warrant from a judge or unless they have reasonable suspicion. Now, after you're pulled over, one of two things will happen. You will receive an NTA or a notice to appear, or you will be arrested. So let's discuss what happens when you're given a notice to appear. It means a criminal offense was committed, but the officer is using his or her discretion and not physically arresting you and taking you to jail for it. Instead, you're going to receive a criminal citation that says you promise you will appear in court. So why is a notice to appear your best case scenario? With a notice to appear, you're not being arrested or taken to jail. If you're not in custody, then you can't get an ICE hold placed on you. However, you now must work quickly to secure your best possible outcome and to ensure that you don't end up in jail. As soon as you receive an NTA, you need to find a criminal defense attorney to represent you. Your attorney can get what is called a waiver of appearance, which means you don't have to go to court and your attorney will appear on your behalf. If you don't have to go to court, then you're significantly increasing your safety. You don't have to think about how to safely transport yourself to court on time. You can avoid the potential dangers of running into an ICE agent waiting for you at the courthouse. And let me tell you, these things happen every single day in Florida. Over the last several months, ICE has been rounding up and detaining more people outside of courtrooms. While you may not have had an active ICE hold against you, it can still be risky and dangerous going to the courthouse yourself. Your attorney will work with you to have your criminal charges reduced or dropped in order to give you the best possible outcome. So let's say you received a notice to appear, you didn't hire a lawyer, and you miss your court date. Well, what happened? While receiving an NTA is a best case scenario, failing to show up for your court date can be a big problem. If you don't show up and you don't hire a lawyer to appear on your behalf, then a failure to appear or an FTA will be issued against you, which is a warrant issued by the judge. And a failure to appear is a type of bench warrant which allows law enforcement to arrest you immediately at any time because you didn't show up. Missing your court date and getting arrested for failure to appear can lead to more problems. You can acquire more criminal charges. It could negatively impact your future legal court proceedings, and it could hurt your ability to obtain bond. And most importantly, if you're arrested and taken into custody, then law enforcement can place an ICE hold on you. So remember, even after the criminal charges are dealt with, an ICE hold means you won't be released from jail, but you're going to be taken to an ICE detention center to deal with your immigration violation. Staying out of custody is crucial for your future, and it's why receiving an NTA is so beneficial. The most important takeaway: if you receive an NTA, contact the criminal defense attorney immediately. Hiring a criminal defense attorney allows you to stay safe so you don't have to appear in court yourself. It reduces the risk of getting caught by ICE. Remember, with a notice to appear, you're not getting arrested, so you're not receiving an ICE hold. An NTA gives you the flexibility to advocate for your freedom while remaining out of custody. In our next video, we're going to discuss what happens and what to do if you're pulled over and arrested instead of being given an NTA.